What up? What up? Welcome to UndergroundAholics. I'm one of your hosts, Noise13. We got the homie Aaron with me, as always, co-host. And how's it going, buddy?
Always good, man. Always good in the underground.
Hell yeah. We got quite a bit going on tonight. We're gonna kick things off with the news, I do believe.
Yeah. We're gonna do the news segment first.
And we got quite a bit to get through this time. There's a lot going on in the scene.
Yeah. So let's see. First thing we have is something that I actually added.
Hell
So
yeah.
fans dropped new tack vest today or yesterday, and I think he's only got like 9 left.
Damn, he's probably got 8 then if you got anything to say about it, eh?
All right, so the next thing is actually my buddy, Grim Smiles. He's
Hell
got
yeah.
a single coming out, and this shit's dope. I can't wait for that to come out. All right, next one.
Oh, nice. And then we got Lex the Hexmaster dropping a single coming out, available digitally on the 17th. Coming to all streaming fucking websites. Go hit up the Shadow Army fucking general there and go check all his shit out for damn sure.
All right, next one.
Buckshot just had this When Hell Freezes Over fucking album drop out. This is a brand new release. It's streaming everywhere. You can go check it out now. It's got some fucking bangers on there. It's got a lot of fucking the homies featured on it. Go check that shit out. Then we got the fucking Super Devil Made Me Do It by Oh the Horrors, actually streaming everywhere now as well. Also features a bunch of the fucking homies. They got a track with fucking Twisted on there. They got fucking track with fucking Fun Time on there. Fucking streaming everywhere now. Get your shit fucking on all platforms: Spotify, iTunes, fucking Napster, all that shit. MySpace. We got Blaze, Boondocks, and Buckshot with the Loon Squad, Insane E, and DJ Felony coming up live Saturday, January 28th in where is that?
Kent,
Kentucky?
Ohio.
Kent, Ohio. Yeah, you got to read all these. I don't know my geography.
I got you, dog. All right, next one.
Hell yeah, we got that Valentine's Spectacular with Hex, SON fucking on the homie on there. Go check out that fucking show. I do believe that's an 18 plus show too, so there might be some like titties there or something,
It's 21 and up, dog. 21.
Oh damn! Well, you guys are Americans, so I forgot 21's like your number. Ours is 18 down here. You know what I mean?
All right, next one.
Yo, we got the fucking Booth Masters, fucking Clockwork E are opening for fucking Token. Out of everybody they can open for, they're gonna turn Token into a coke fucking sniffing, coke boofing, goddamn drug addict. Okay, that's happening.
Yeah, that's gonna be bad for him.
Yeah, this is where things start going
or a really
Token.
good time.
Definitely a good time for the night, but he's going to develop some habits. February 14th, go fucking get your tickets now, people.
All right.
Hey, this is some Astronomicon news. They got the VIP party announced for Killer Karaoke. Got Boondocks, First Jason, and Insane E fucking rocking that shit. You might be able to catch a fucking Wild Noise 13 at Astro this year. Not 100% sure yet, but you might.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we got Blaze and ABK. They got a whole tour, but this show in particular has the homie Insane E on it as well. You can catch that Friday, April 17th at the Shelter in Detroit. The Shelter's a fucking legendary fucking venue. Go check that shit out for damn sure. Damn, even more Insane E. Level Up, D-Ray, What It Do, with special guests Scred, but also Insane E on the fucking bill. Tickets available now. Go check it out.
Yo, so this one is some homies from out in West Virginia. They do a Dope Sick picnic every year. And it's like camp out. They're still booking it right now. And it's gonna be on July 15th. So that one's gonna be dope. Yeah, it's the Baby Tooth Killers out in West Virginia.
I think they, if I'm not wrong either, they announced that on the UndergroundAholics Facebook page before anyone
Yes,
else.
they did. Yes, they did.
That's dope. Yo, also we got the Monster Nation Tour 2023 now booking. The homie Lights booking that shit. So if you're looking to get him to come to your neck of the woods, make sure you hit him up and talk to your local promoters about getting him and all his crew out to your neck of the woods. Hey, are you looking to like be somebody to get your music out there? You're in the underground and you're looking to get a start? Well, you can win a slot on the Underground Hustlin' 76 spot. Just submit your track with 3 minutes or less to undergroundhustlin@gmail.com. You can go, I know a lot of people were talking about doing a mixtapes in the Undergroundaholics. I don't know if we're there yet. We're just getting started, but this is a way for now for you folks to get your music out there if you'd like to. So go check out that contest and yeah, stick around and find out if we do some other shit.
Is that it?
Is that it?
No? One more? Oh, that's it? Okay.
Super professional.
Hey, look, man, it's called Something Like a Professional.
Right. Well, man, like that's a lot of fucking shows coming up. I know the homie Son's got mad fucking shows booked right now. I know that Dean's planning to put on like multiple fucking shows this year. I'm psyched, man. It's crazy everything that's been happening in the underground lately. It's good to see things go from where it was closed off with fucking bullshit ass COVID to now it seems like things are really opening the fuck up. You know?
Oh yeah, 100%. Like everything this whole year is going to be insane.
Yeah, I'll be coming up on one of the upcoming episodes of Picture It Didn't Happen. I was on there discussing my trip to the United States and upcoming plans and all stuff like that. Yeah, man. I was talking to Luke the Goon last night about all the different fucking plans we have for the Goon Squad, and it's ridiculous.
Yeah, this year is going to be packed full of events, dude.
And anybody who's been paying attention to the actual Undergroundaholics Facebook group, thank you so much for all the likes, comments, posting. Shit's really taken off, and I'm even finding information on there that I wouldn't have found any other place. So thank you for participating in our fucking little fucking family that we get to choose. You know?
Yeah, we love y'all.
Yeah. What he said. Fuck y'all.
All right, so we have somebody that's coming on the show tonight, but I'm going to start by playing his video first.
Dope. All right, that's a good introduction. You wanna give him the full roundabout, give the name and all that shit.
Yeah, so it's my buddy Knowledgeishiphop. Some people know him as Knowledge, others know him as Blaine Hard. He's been doing music for years, and he's headlined shows out here in Maryland and Pennsylvania. He's got a boatload of shows coming up, possible some tours, and it's a lot of shit going on.
Sick. Well, let's check out this video.
So this is his newest video. We'll play that real quick.
I don't believe in Love is like a drug that'll drag you. Best option, honestly, is don't give a fuck if you have to. Run before they reach up to grab you, cause odds are they'll stab you in the back just as quick as they dap you. And that includes more than relationships. Same goes for family, friends, associates, employers. It makes me sick. We need to shut them for that snaky shit. Drop the dead weight and be more free than a Mason is. You get a taste of this medicine and become dependent. That's a big red flag and I ain't fucking with it. Do me this, show me love from a distance, cause what I do without you must be none of your business, right? I keep a tight circle, period. So I never need to worry what you outsiders here we did. Keep it no cap like the pyramids. And it's not a damn thing in your campaign you can smear me with. Narcissists fear the truth like the terrapin. Their greatest nightmare is in a booth up in Maryland. Doper than your heroes and your heroines. Like Elijah, you can't stand up to the fire in this chariot. You love to hate, what a hypocrite. It's no mistake, treading on a bed of snakes eventually gonna get you bit. We're not immune, don't care how rich you get. You could have green like the Hulk when he's mean, or a pickle Rick. Emotions still wanna rape you. The places that you know you don't wanna go, they still gonna take you. That's probably why this music's my savior. I'm freed from the chains on my brain, like a truth will enslave you. And Judas betrayals will be the nails in your coffin. You turn around and get denied bail if you offer. Round table tales with the bosses. Life is all about wins and losses, doesn't matter what the cost is. So pay the price and pray to Christ that the check clears. Life's too short to be wasting your best years with anybody who ain't really down with you like that. They bite you, then it's time to put them down like a nightcap. I'm Ebenezer on Christmas Eve, facing all these ghosts from my past and present. Some I have yet to see. I wish these evil demons would let me be. If they don't, I treat them like they're barely ingredients in my recipe. They let the wicked put a hex on me, cause they knew whoever's gotta come next can't stand next to me. And sure, whatever's left can't F with me. It's as if I effortlessly bring death to anything that steps to me. Good or evil, I do more than what I should for people. I did some favors, but I pray I'm never gonna need you. They gas you up but can't afford the diesel. And since you bitches never know how to act, then who would want a sequel? That ain't enough to get a place by your man's side. It takes time to be the face of the franchise. Waste time and still win the race by a landslide. What might kill someone else, my range is enhanced by. It fuels the motor to my motivation. While these shoulders shoulder so much weight, you're colder if your soul is aching. I'll rock your world until the poles are shaking. Tell the haters they can eat a whole dick until their molars breaking. Don't get caved in for not scoring some act right. I know the game's rigged, that's where I'm torching them. Wax light. Only time I died cause I was bored of my past life. Or met another corny fuck who swore that he raps nice. Try to be humble but modest is not me. Once you do what I've done, you gotta be cocky. I've got a lot I got to be grateful for, but chasing more. Before they storm on my parade, I make them change the course. The greatest force gets the worst sides of working out. All that's left when it's dead is a person's doubt. Competition's obviously nervous now, cause I'm calm on the surface, but my verses always burn shit down. Third degree, no university, deal with it. I let them starve for attention, no meal ticket. And fuck whoever wanna feel different. You don't need a steel prison if life sucks, that's a real sentence. So many bars, you think he's locked up abroad. But if I stop dropping songs, you think I locked up abroad? Nah, I never trust them, don't know what's the reason. Why you so pressed to cuddle and cuff them, you know it's fuck them season. Fuck them.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah, I know, right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so Holly put his background up behind us. You can't see it because of the faces, but let's bring them in real quick.
What up, brother?
Yo, what up?
What's going on, man?
Hey, not shit. Hey, what's the link that I use to share?
Holly's gonna send it to you, dog.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Dude, that video is fucking sick, man. I see you got the Crown Royal in there. Hell yeah, fucking.
Hell yeah, man, you got to.
Fucking Crown Royal and blunts, man. That's how I make most of my friends, man.
Yeah, that's the way it works.
Yeah, knowledge is out of control, man. You got to watch them.
Dude, that was sick, man. Sick production on both the song and the fucking video, man. I
Thanks, man.
I fucks with it.
Yeah.
So how long you been going in the scene, and like what first got you introduced to the underground?
Probably like 22 years or something like that. Like since I wrote my first shit, but in the scene, I kind of, in a way, I would consider the scene when I started doing shows, internet shows, live shows, and stuff like that. And had started around 2007, 2008.
Okay, man. You've been in it for a minute. Then you've been honing your skill for a minute, man. That's sick.
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
Fucking, I see you got the fucking the salt and pepper and the beard, so you're a weathered ninja. You've been around for a bit. we got like it's just an example of like amazing beards today. That's what the whole show's about.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta know somebody, right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. That's part of what you got to do, man. I think.
You got to have a great beard.
Well, that's part of it for sure. I mean, and then
at least to be on the show, I haven't seen the episodes before, but I'm guessing that's prerequisite.
I mean, most people have. We haven't had a bald face on here yet. I don't think we have we? Like even Stray's got like a little thing going on, you know, like.
Yeah, man.
So there's actually a comment in the chat where somebody said, "I want to hear Noise jump on a track with Knowledge."
I'm down, man. Yeah, hell yeah. I'm fucking down for sure, man. Anybody.
I'm always working on shit, you know. We stay busy, you know, so I'm always working. I'm sure if our paths are crossing, that shit is bound to happen.
Well, somebody said something about a fucking underground mixtape or cipher, so I don't know. Maybe eventually we'll get an UndergroundAholics thing like that going too. That might be dope to do. I mean, there's so many motherfuckers who are talented in this bitch. Like it would be dope just to have everybody who's like actually involved in this scene kill shit. And there's a bunch of motherfuckers who are lyricists, man. Like. Get Knowledge, maybe SON, maybe fucking Dean, maybe, you know what I mean? There's Stray, fucking, there's so many motherfuckers in here that like would murder shit. We'll see what happens. But anyways, we're supposed to make this episode about you, brother. So what have you been up to for most of 2022? What was your year like in 2022, man? What kind of drops you
do? Yeah, so in the beginning of the year, I was in the middle of these weekly classic freestyles that I was doing, where I was taking like any classic hip hop beats that people were like recommending or ones that I fucked with, and just destroying the beat, and then trying to inspire other cats to get on those beats as well. That way, I don't know, it's kind of like a time where we were tired of just hearing the same sounding beats over and over again. You go to a showcase and you hear, 80% of the people have the same sounding beats, and I feel like that the lack of uniqueness, I was like, fuck it, man. If you're gonna have to hear something that you heard before, I'd rather it be some classic shit. So we started doing, like, I did Breathe, Dead Wrong, Ready or Not, Hit 'Em Up, Grindin', Family Affair, Victory, Still Dre, Dead President, so many dope beats. And so that's how I rolled into the year. And then a really, really close friend of mine passed like in January of 22. And I started doing some tracks to get that shit off my chest. And the vibe kind of worked itself into a project that I ended up dropping in November. And that's The Wreck of Forever. So I dedicated the album like in her memory, but that just dropped, and that was the first solo project that I dropped since 2015, I think. So
that's crazy too. What's going on with volume? Are we good? That sucks that happened, man. But that's really beautiful to hear, to take emotions and to throw it into a project like that, man. I think when you do something like that, you get some of the most real shit that like comes out. You know what I mean? Because like,
yeah,
there's so much shit out there, like you said, like it's the same shit made over and over again, and it sounds like just like something else, and there's no feeling to it. So like there's too much of that shit. And I was gonna say too, just you talking about that's cool that you can go on those classic beats like that. And like if you can go on those shits and make yourself stand out like lyrically or with what you're doing, that's an accomplishment, you know what I mean? To like make it almost different, but something people are familiar to. So that's really cool to hear that you're almost like you're like a fucking like emotional. You're an actual artist, is what you are, man. That's dope to hear. Um,
Yeah,
for
and,
sure.
and Wrecker Forever is a fucking amazing album, front to back.
Yeah, I was glad to hear that from this guy because I know he likes the harder shit, and I got a lot of heavy, dope rap, but I also like with this one with a lot of like feeling and makes you think back and it's what it does to you different is different than like just the heavy like go hard shit that was on a previous shit that I think he had heard of mine. So I was like, yo, that's dope that he fuck with this as far as like the vibe of it because I know it's a lot different. It's not like mosh pit music all the way through, you know.
yeah, I think that's a common thing right now. It's like it seems to be that a lot of motherfuckers in the scene are like they're reaching out for different fucking sounds and they're reaching out for the unknown, going into that uncharted territory. Damn, this bitch is
Yeah.
haunted.
I'm glad because it's one of the things that I've seen coming back is like appreciation for that, and at the same time, at the shows and events and even online, I see a lot more appreciation for hard copies of music as well. It went from like people saying no, thank you, I don't have a CD player, I don't have any way to play that, to like people are like kind of like seeking hard copies again, like they weren't for a while.
Yeah, you got collectors who really want like something that they can fucking hold on to and call their own for sure. I think
Yeah, I got the Wrecker Forever album.
yeah, yeah, there you go, right? Aaron's one of them cats. Um, yeah, man. I just I don't know like if you need to have like 1,000 like you know what I mean copies of hards, but you should definitely have enough so that you cover all those collector dudes that fucking want their shit. Like
So that's what I think too. I used to be a believer of like, let me get 1,000 or 2,000 copies because it's going to bring the price down, and I'm in this for the long haul. And now I see a lot more value in getting like 50 or 100 and just make it exclusive because you already know you have a certain group of people who are collectors and supporters or want you to sign it or something like that. And it's really not a point in having extras. It's kind of better to be like, well, sorry, those are gone now, and now the
yeah.
people who have them, it's a lot more special to them and more exclusive.
I think you see that happening with a lot of motherfuckers where like and merchandise is becoming more than just t-shirts and hard copies too. Like you got dudes venturing out and doing like the hot sauces and all that stuff too. And like you're seeing it so that if you do like an exclusivity, it gives like the collectors people like something to chase after. And that's a huge part of the underground, I think, is the collectors, you know?
Yeah, I agree. It's a lot of what keeps it going. It's one of the biggest parts of the culture, and it's not just merch. I mean, it's merch, stickers, charms, CDs, ticket stubs. It's everybody has their own thing that they is their memory is attached to.
I'm trying to do
Maybe.
Pastor right now. Damn, I keep sounding like I'm haunted. But yeah, I'm trying to do some pasta right now and shit. Like we got crazy shit going on. But I mean, but but
Yes.
but who wouldn't buy some like some moose and weed leaf pasta from Noise? You know?
Yeah, see, that shit's dope, man. And it's tight, man. Like we are in a time where a lot of people complain, artists honestly complain about streams and like how little you get paid. But literally, man, it's never been easier to brand yourself and branch out and do like everything else that you want to do just because you're an artist. Now you can make clothes, you can do this, you can make rolling paper.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you're a hustler, I think what it is you got to be more than just a musician or just more than just like a rapper. You got to be like a showman. You got to do everything. You got to be your own manager. You got to fucking be your own like fucking booking agent. Like you got to do all that shit until you find the right people. And
Yeah.
but like those people aren't looking for somebody who's like brand new either. They want somebody who's already sharpened their fucking sword and are already like cutting through the fucking. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but it's fascinating though because it seems to me lately that the underground's kind of like swords sharpening swords lately, man. Motherfuckers are like talking about like themselves, but they'll also like throw props out to other motherfuckers that are doing it up really good. So you got a bunch of people that you kind of run with too, don't you? Like you got a few homies that are always like doing shit with you.
Yeah, definitely. In addition to just doing my solo shit, my my rap brother is LJ Heiss. We created a group called Rebels Advocate years ago, maybe around 2017, and we dropped our solo. I mean, our debut album as a group, 21 Grams, and so Rebels Advocate, we do a lot of stuff kind of as that group, and that logo has kind of almost become more like recognizable than my logo. So, but yeah, so that's the first person in that I had dropped a lot of stuff with, and then another brother of mine that I grew up with in PA, Mischief. Me and him, we started doing grind mode ciphers together and traveling out of state a lot of places to do these ciphers and meeting a lot of affiliates in that group, in that audience there. And so then we did a project last year that was called the Road Trip, and it was because we were going to all these different states and linking up with all these artists doing these ciphers anyway. We decided to do tracks with them, and every beat that we had, we handpicked the artists that we knew had the sound for that style of beat out of the ciphers that we had done with them. And then we shot videos for like 80% of those. So even though the CD dropped last Black Friday, last 2021, not this past year, but the year before, we're still releasing videos for that album because we have so many videos shot from when we were around these people and when we were traveling. So that one came out dope. So me and Mischief have done shows a lot in PA and Maryland where we open for, like Mac Lethal, Rakim, Bone Thugs, Chris Webby, Ritz a couple times, Struggle Jennings. Yeah, so it's been dope, man. So him, Grim Smiles, I linked up with doing shows in the local circuit here, and we clicked real good right off the break, and we started doing like a project together. So we have a CD that we're going to drop together soon. We've been doing probably almost all the same shows for like the last 2 years. We went to the Gathering together and shit. So
we had Grim on the show last time.
Yeah, Grim's dope, man. He's got his own style. He doesn't sound like anybody else, and it's like it's really pure. It's like you just know that that's him, that's who he is, and that's what he gives you on the track. So his shit's dope. And then another homie of mine that's been doing it with us recently is 3XG Spitz. He's been at most of the shows with us recently as well, like a lot of the ciphers too. So, everybody's that's been seeing us do shows is kind of being accustomed to him being there and becoming familiar with his catalog as well. But he's just rebranding and starting off with the 3XG Spitz brand. So his catalog under that name is a little bit less, but he likes it that way right now, I think, because he's trying to make sure that what he releases is like super up to par and quality with what his standards are. So
sometimes you rebrand and things just level up too. I know that's what happened with me. Was
yeah.
I did a name change and fucking everything fucking changed for the better, but like, yeah, man, sometimes it's a bitch when people are like, "Oh, can you show me some of your shit?" And you're like, nah.
Yeah, for sure. and then on the outside, I mean, we do, like I said, we do a lot of the ciphers that we've done with grind mode ciphers. So I'm affiliated with grind mode ciphers. I'm affiliated with Humble Hoodlums Entertainment. So they do a lot of the shows in like Maryland and West Virginia, like this area. So that but really dope. I've done shows with them with Stevie Stone, Slaughterhouse, Mayday. I mean, the list is pretty crazy. Jaron Benton recently. I can't even think of all the people that I performed with them, but I'm affiliated with Humble Hoodlum as well. So all of those people drop dope music like all the time, dope shows. It's a lot of good opportunities for people in the area. I mean, I've been doing shows live since 2008 or 2009, and there's only a few people that like have stuck through keeping organizing and shit like the shows for us to be able to do, because most venues stopped wanting to let hip hop happen. Most places have a bad name for it. They think that it's going to bring in like trouble and shit like that. So it's just one of those things that you got to really appreciate the people that are standing out there, like making sure that there's going to be shows for people that are trying to do them in the first place, especially hip hop.
Well, anybody who's watching this that's in the area there, friggin', like, if you want to bring guys to fucking shows, talk to your promoters and like make sure you're doing it in the right light when you're going in there. Don't go in there like a drunk ass alley bum asking them to bring them in. Go in there like, kind of fucking somewhat respectable, and be like, I got these motherfuckers that are a draw. They're gonna bring crowd in. Fucking like support the fucking underground. We got to get motherfuckers booked all over the place. It is nice that you have those people that are doing that, though.
So we were talking about Wrecking Forever. So I wanted to play one of the songs off of there, and it's one of my favorites. And it's also Holly's favorite.
Nice. Yeah, and the last song, the video that you guys just played, Fuck 'em Season, that was from that same project as well.
Yeah, play the...
That was probably one of the harder songs on there, but everything else kind of has a more chill vibe, like a sit back and think and smoke and chill. Like,
I'm gonna need my pen for this song.
Yeah, you could.
I don't know what song it is, but probably.
We're gonna play it.
To the light and meet your shadow now. Breathe. There ain't no wrong or right. Reflection is the key. Step into the daylight with me. Too long in the storm will make you hate life. You were born to manifest your own daylight. Time to cut away the fat like a steak knife. Cause no matter where I'm at, I create height. And the tightest part is all I gotta do is speak. If you believe, that's enough to get you through the week. If you climb, never rest, and you'll get to the peak. So double up and reinvest again if you can breathe. And you can see the fruits of dedicated hard work. Once you finally cut your loose ends like a barber, you know the smarter you work, the farther you get. And you won't ever blow up first without sparking a wick. So let's get it. And by let's, I mean all of us. Speak the winds into existence, we can talk it up. Life is everything you thought it was. Have faith, never give up, and you will never be in last place. Shine on me, these are the times of life. So look into the light and meet your shadow now. Breathe, there ain't no wrong or right. Reflection is the key. Step into the daylight. We live for the light, strong, they can't face it. Always sacrifice, known as a dream chaser. The lessons were learned, bridges were burned. Now we're on the road, flipping the words. I'm not sipping the syrup or banging a tap. Chill, smoke the herb, come hang with a vet. You'll go through ups, you'll go through downs. Life's gonna be tough, throw you around. Always stand up, 10 toes to the ground. Only way cliche as it sounds, live it now. You don't wanna look back, have to ask what if. Live your truth,
One day you'll reminisce, times will be dark, you'll lose a couple of friends. Just know there will always be light at the end. Keep a level head when stress is the heaviest. The key to find a lesson in the negatives.
They never told me that the whole world would try to control me, but do it in a way where I wouldn't even notice. Slowly dopeless, down to hopeless. Society in comatosis. Don't teach them algebra, teach kids accounting. Math that'll help them to keep checks from bouncing. Books that'll show them to swim whenever they're drowning. Encourage them to reach the peaks of the mountains. Before you live for jobs, look for God. So no matter what, you can push the odds. That no matter which job you land, with the hand of God, you'll accomplish much more than you planned. So hot damn like a truck's garage. Push the bars, pack the whole stage like they booked the squad. And the squad been ready, we gon' move the crowd. Since the crowd been waiting on the new tomorrow, daylight.
Shine on me. These are the times in life. So look into the light and meet your shadow now. Breathe. There ain't no wrong or right. Reflection is the key. Step into the daylight. Come with me.
Life can be a rocky road that make me wanna fold. I go from on a road to on the sofa a la mode. I guarantee though my soul will not be sold. One thing I'm sure to be is not controlled. Yeah. Why am I carrying on and being reckless? Could it be the shot of tequila I had with breakfast? In this industry, it's hard to avoid it. Not talking hip hop, I'm talking restaurant employment. How am I doing? Well, I'm doing fine. On a scale from 1 to 10, I'm alive. Plus or minus 5. Lately, I've been stuck up in my hive like I'm waiting for company to arrive. Feeling meaningless, wanna be the best. Can't even be the best me, leaving me depressed. What am I hiding from? That's what I'm wondering. It's time to open up the blinds and let the shine from the sun come in.
Shine on me. These are the times in life. So look into the light and meet your shadow now. Breathe. There ain't no wrong or right. Reflection is the key. Step into the daylight with me. Shine on me. These are the times in life. So look into the light and meet your shadow now. Breathe. There ain't no wrong or right. Reflection is the key. Step into the daylight. Come with me.
Hell yeah, that was fucking dope. I really fucking liked that one, man. That was uplifting. There's a lot of good fucking bars in there. That was sick. You know what, man? That's like a song I would play like on a nice summer day when I take like 2 hits of acid in the middle of the day. You know what I'm saying? That's a banger for sure, man.
See, I wanted to play that one, and Holly agreed because it still has insane bars in it, and Mischief's in there too. The second verse in there was Mischief, the guy that he was talking about.
Yeah, and you've mentioned Mischief to me multiple times before too. Just so people know, go check him out for sure, folks. How many different people did you have on that song? Oh, you got your mic's off still.
Oh, his mic's muted. Did you?
My bad. So that song actually is the song with the most features on it on the project. It was me on the first verse, and then Mischief was on the second verse, and directly after him was this cat named Budokai, and he's from I think Denver area in Colorado, and he's in a group called Universal Language, and because music is a universal language, they use that name as their group, and there's a lot of dope spitters in that group. And the other people on there was the last guy his name is Small Hands. He's also part of that group, Universal Language. And on the hook was one of their partners who also used to live, I believe, in Denver, but now he lives in Fort Lauderdale. And his name is Five, spelled the number 5 followed by VE. And he's a part of that group. And then there was some highlights in the background that you can't really hear unless you're like really breaking down the sound, but it was done by Small Hands' fiance or wife, I believe. Her name is Jade Elise. So she did some like female harmonizing highlights behind him on the hook. So it was a lot of stuff compressed in a small area. It was a long song, so that's why we cut the hook out in between Mischief and Budokai's verse and just had them blend together. But I think it came out dope, and it's different than any song that I have. I don't have anything that sounds that uplifty. I feel
I really
like.
like it though, man. Like I really dig it. I nobody was lacking on their verses. Everybody had fucking sick verses. I like the message of it too. Every once in a while, I'll let a fucking happy song leak through, and that's usually what it is. Is like it's this message of okay, you can make it through. Everything's gonna be okay. You know what I mean? Cause like I try to like let motherfuckers know that like I'm fucked up, and if I can make it and keep going, then you can too, you know. And that kind of what that song reminded me of, and I really fucking dug it, man. I can see why it was Aaron's favorite for sure.
Yeah, because it shows his range that he can do more than just the one type.
Yeah.
Is there one you would like us to search up to play specifically to maybe show people another side of you or anything like that, brother? Just kind of doing this on the spot. It might piss Holly off.
Yeah. I mean, from that project, I would say you play the video, right? Also.
Yeah.
I think so. Stand is a really good track.
I love that one.
And it's the first track on the CD. But I was writing that song like around I was actually writing that song. I think it was on the second. I think that's the day maybe that Betty White died or somewhere around there. I was just seeing how like people were real sad about like somebody who they never met, and like, you know, how crazy it is because people have, you know, people right there with them and don't realize that, you know, they're going to lose them people eventually too, or those people are going to lose them. And so like, you know, spend a little bit more time like that. And then I recorded this song on the 5th, and I was showing it to my best friend, my homegirl. She lived with me at the time. And the next morning she passed in a car accident. And so that I did the video to it like right then. And I recorded a little bit of stuff at the end to her because it was the last song I got to show her. I showed it to her that night when I recorded it. And then the next morning she passed. So it was kind of the beginning of that vibe to go into for the Wreck of Forever album. It's the song that started that project because it got dropped as a single and was out for like 9 months before the rest of the project came out. So, but I think that one's like real solid, and it's kind of serious. It doesn't necessarily have like that happy bouncy feel and stuff like that. And it's also not angry like the Fuck 'em season. Like it doesn't have that delivery, that like piercing, you know, like aggressive delivery. It doesn't have that either. So, but it's dope. And the video is probably one of my favorite videos that we did. It was a bad time, but the video captured it really good.
And also, I've seen this performed live. Anytime that you have a chance to go see Knowledge perform, this man puts on a hell of a show.
Hell yeah.
Yep, good.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
If 2021's finished, can we finally wrap it up? You say the end is near, I say it isn't coming fast enough. You want more time to spend with family and friends. Still, the longer I'm here, I see more family and friends killed. Betty White saw 99 and the world cried. Mom Dukes barely saw 50 when my world died. So pardon whatever attitude that you think I got. It's just a symptom of me thinking, and I think a lot. I think about the life I got, what I should have, and stuff just isn't adding up like that hood man. I know you smell this shit I'm saying like a good stash. It's just a lot of shit I see that I can't look past. I had that 2020 vision since a little kid. 20 years before 2020, I was kicking shit about vax mandates, domestic terrorism, listing DNA databases. Now this shit's a Christmas gift. These sheep are buying camera wiretaps for every room that store recorded audio of everything that's said to you. And this is who we're supposed to band with for the revolution. These motherfuckers couldn't do shit with Metamucil. I'm standing for myself, staying firm, standing tough. And I commend any man who's gonna stand with us. I paid dues as a man, but I've had enough. So now it's pedal to the metal, better for myself, staying firm, standing tough. And I commend any man who's gonna stand with us. I paid dues as a man, but I've had enough. So now it's pedal to the metal, better fasten up. I got no problem walking this valley of death alone with no battery left, though, to tally up which death we're on. I can only keep track by honing on these deep tracks, venting on necessities we lack before we relax. Super fine line between getting yours and getting fucked. Find motivation or you'll find you're just a sitting duck. If you need a sign or a reason, still listen up. Never giving up, cause shit just isn't how I wish it was. Cause letting them win is never an option for me. This never will end, and there's been a lot before me. Different type of phantom. Never seen an opera, homie. Show her ugly faces, no mask, so you got to know me. Making noise like a loud pack soundtrack and ready to destroy anybody who's about that. Come and battle knowledge for your clout back. Only problem is you gotta win, and I doubt that. I'm standing for myself, staying firm, standing tough. And I commend any man who's gonna stand with us. I paid dues as a man, but I've had enough. So now it's pedal to the metal, better fasten up. I'm standing for myself, staying firm, standing tough. And I commend any man who's gonna stand with us. I paid dues as a man, but I've had enough. So now it's pedal to the metal, better fasten up. I'm standing for myself, staying firm, standing tough. Come and stand with us. I paid dues as a man, but I've had enough.
Erica, I recorded this track the night before you passed. It was the last one I ever got to show to you. I'm standing tough,
But I've had enough.
That was amazing, man. That's dope. That's fucking dope as fuck, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It's it is very like it's very like it shows people the depths going from the track that we just played to that one, and it was very different from the first one we played too, man. That's three very versatile sides of a crazy motherfucker. I dare say that that a lot of good music is built upon trauma, man. And thank you for making something so beautiful out of such a hard time. And
the crazy part is, like I said, I showed her that song the night before. It's weird that that song was written like and recorded in the 2 or 3 days leading up, and then she passed. So then I put that like thing to her at the end saying like, Erica, this was the last song I got to show you. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but it's just weird. It's like, how would I know that was going to be the vibe? You know what I mean? It was just kind of like, that's what I started writing then. So that's why the project formed up the way that it did. But that's also why the track he just showed, Daylight, was on there, because what in amongst all this stuff that was going on, I also wanted to show that like, I know that her and people like that are like a light to everybody around them, that they want you to be happy. So they want everybody to be uplifted. They want you to think about the sunshine and think about like the good weather and happy and enjoy yourself. They don't want you to be like depressed and every song to be sad, or every memory of them to be sad that they're not there. It's like they want you to laugh about that time that you got to spend with them and shit like that. So that's why Daylight came together at the right time and made it on the project. And it was to, you know, sprinkle a little bit of happiness and like
super powerful message, man. I really think it's amazing, man. And anybody who's not familiar, they better go check the fucking homie out. How do motherfuckers check you out anyways, brother?
I used to always say knowledgeishiphop.com, because I have my own website like there where people can go and then find whatever social media that they are trying to like connect with me on. But really it's like at knowledgeishiphop with no spaces on almost everything. Twitter, it doesn't allow it to be that long, but if you search knowledgeishiphop on Twitter, you'll find my profile anyway. It's just it's under a different like tag or whatever. But yeah, at knowledgeishiphop on pretty much everything. And when you go on like streaming services, one of the things that's kind of held me back is, you know, that's not what my CDs and stuff are under. It's under Knowledge. So when people are searching me up, they're probably finding like 20 other people under the same name, so they might not know. And my profiles are starting to rise up a little bit more, like in that search criteria. But it's easy if you just find a song of mine. So like Stand or Fuck You is the easiest one to remember. If you search now Knowledge Fuck You on any platform, it'll bring you straight to my profile, because that's the most popular song. That's the one that's got like, it's almost at 500,000 now on Spotify, and between like two of the videos on YouTube, it has like 250,000 plays. So it's by far my like most popular song, but it's also the one that brings people to the profile, because it's easy for them to search Knowledge Fuck You when they see it at a show, or they Shazam it, or they hear it from a friend. It's a lot easier than trying to like figure out which of the knowledges I am, that, you know, if they heard of me. So
well, if you haven't heard, go check them out now, folks. Friggin' like that was fucking amazing, man. Kudos to you, man. And just to hear like that's a piece of it, but then also you've been in the scene for forever, also doing the freestyle stuff, the fucking what do you call them there, the
Ciphers.
Ciphers, yeah, ciphers. Thank you, Aaron. That's why Aaron's here. Man, is there any knowledge that you could drop to cats just getting started in the underground? Like maybe some pro tips just for dudes who are wanting to get into the scene and do this for whatever reason that they want to do it, crazy bastards. Like,
yeah, some of the stuff that I learned the hard way, one of them is like, make sure you have a name that's like only spelled the way you spell it, and doesn't like match up with other people, because when your shit's getting uploaded, whether you're the one uploading it or somebody else is uploading it and you're a feature, it's getting connected to other people, and you got to spend time behind the scenes disconnecting it from the wrong profiles and connecting it to the right profiles and all that stuff. So none of my growth happened until like I started that in the beginning of like 2021, around there. Like in January, I started separating my videos on YouTube from other people's profiles and having them put on mine, and started separating my music on Spotify and Apple Music and all that, and saying like, these are my songs, these ones need to be on my profile that I manage and off of the profile of the other person. And you know, a lot of people don't think it matters because you'll still get the stream money. But the problem is that those followers, whoever clicked follow when they liked your song, they followed that artist, whoever it was under at that time. So if you didn't find out, I didn't separate some of that shit for a couple of years, 5, 6, 7 years. Well, that's that many years of those followers went on to those people's profiles. So now, you know, those are the two things I think that are the most important, just because of what I've gone through in the last year or two. And that's have your name to where if people search that name, it automatically from Google, it brings up your YouTube artist page and it shows your newest albums and stuff. If you have a common word as your name, like I do, then when people search it, it's going to bring up knowledge about whatever, medical shit or car mechanic, like everything. The knowledge is such a common word. So I would say steer away from that shit, and definitely like separate and make sure that your profiles and stuff are all just for you. That way, you know, any noise that you make, any waves that you make, people are following you and not gonna like lose track of you. And you can't pick and choose like, it was MySpace in the beginning and now it's Facebook and Twitter, and it was Snapchat for a while, but these people use TikTok. You can't pick and choose what people are going to use, but if you're available on all of it, they can seek you out and find you on whatever, as long as they know how to spell your name and know what sets you aside, whatever spelling that you have on your name that sets you aside. I think that seems like one of the most important things. And I guess that goes back to branding. You know?
Yeah, motherfuckers ask me, why Noise 13? Well, because there's 20 million other noises.
Yeah, because that one wasn't taken. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Then obviously, but yeah, I know that's exactly how it is. And I didn't put a number or anything. I didn't think about crossing out a letter or changing the spelling. It was just a name. I never knew there was going to be streaming or nothing like that. We used to sell CDs, you know, mixtapes, burn CDs, and I still do that. I still prefer to do that. But the other thing is I think for people, don't hate streaming. Like I hear a lot of up and coming artists hate streaming because they feel like they're not getting rich off of it. But after a long time and your catalog builds up, as you have people that continue to follow you and save shit, and the way the algorithms work and help now, let that shit build up, man. And it does. It can pay for merch. It can pay for, you can get money from streams that you can flip into other avenues of your, you know, it can pay for your music videos. It can pay for you to get like shirts made to sell. It can pay for so many different things. But a lot of people just hate on like how many streams it takes to get like $1 or something like that. But it's like, yeah, but in the meantime, you should be selling hard copies of your stuff at your shows. I feel like that's a lost art on a lot of people. They don't, I think I heard you say hustle earlier or something like it. They don't have the hustle in them, a lot of artists, so they're not capitalizing on being out there in front of everybody all the time.
I think a lot of dudes don't, like, they got to be more than just like capable. You got to be like you got to get the merchandise, you got to get the physical copies, you got to get everything together, man. It's quite the hustle nowadays.
Yeah, see, I'm rocking one of his hoodies right now.
See, there you go. Where can you get your merch at, brother?
So the best place to get it at is at the shows, honestly, or people can hit me up on Instagram or Facebook or anywhere. I had a bunch of different shit on the website for a while that you could get, but it seemed like that they started saying that there wasn't a delivery method set up when people were starting to make their orders, and now it's been a pain in the ass for me to get them set back up the same way. So I think I may just post pictures on the website that shows what merch that I have that I take to the shows, and just sell it through the mail that way on the website. I had like an automated store that was doing it on there, but it just seems like that they didn't keep up with the shift of who hosts my website now. So I usually do it mostly at live shows, to be honest, but and in my like inner circle and their networks or whatever like that. But I'm going to be setting up the website again and updating that like this month. And that's knowledgeishiphop.com.
There you go.
So somebody asked a question. Are you already?
You started freezing up.
Yeah, you cut out there for a second.
It says, are you already BMI and ASCAP certified knowledge?
ASCAP.
ASCAP?
Yeah, ASCAP.
I don't know. He said, are you already BMI and ASCAP certified?
And I said, yeah, ASCAP.
Okay.
You only need one or the other. But yeah, I have ASCAP.
What the hell does that mean?
I have no idea. It was asked.
I'm like,
what does that mean?
That's like a way of collecting royalties that from like live shows and radio performances and things like that. It's a little different than streaming. It kind of collects money in the old school ways that streaming doesn't cover.
Oh, okay.
Like live performances. Yeah, you let them know which songs you performed live at what event. Like I think it may say like, you know, capacities or how many people were in attendance and things like that or whatever. It's a little bit different than streaming, but you know, that's what they're saying there. It's things like that. Like that's why artists do get managers, is because, you know, some people have been around this type of stuff so long that, you know, you could get some gems from somebody real quick and not waste, you know, 10 years gathering these things from different places, like on your own. You could get all this stuff from somebody who's been around it for 20 or 30 years, and they can help you get that shit done in the first year. And then that's how the shit piles up, you know, by you not waiting until the 10th year in to learn, oh shit, this is the way I should have been doing this, you know. And it's a lot of that in this game, man, especially in the underground, because, you know, as soon as people make it or get on, there's not a lot of contact back and forth anymore usually between them. So you don't get a lot of, that doesn't rub off on you much, because you're not going to be like right there with them anymore. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of time for them to explain to you what worked for them, because now it worked and it's like a rocket. And there's usually not that much conversation between people in the scene and that person who makes it out. It's kind of crazy how that works, but
yeah. Well, I mean, but thank you for dropping the knowledge, man. I appreciate that. Knowledge dropping knowledge. We should have a segment where you just come in every week and you're just like, knowledge is dropping knowledge.
He tells you all the underground tidbits that no one else wants to.
He just comes on. He's like, fuck Aaron. And then he leaves. Like, yeah, knowledge dropping knowledge.
Oh.
I keep checking the score of the game. That's why I keep walking back there. I'm looking at the score of the game on the TV.
All right, so we're gonna play on the whole fuck Aaron. We're gonna play another song, and it's been talked about several times, and it's one of Knowledge's most popular songs, and it's how I usually introduce people to Knowledge's music, because it's super aggressive.
Yeah, it's by far the most Shazammed song of mine. I mean, it's the one that drove all of my traffic and subscribers to my YouTube, all the followers and playlist savers and stuff on Spotify. It's all really built off of that. I mean, I started seeing the growth in the the records, and it started in 2021, but the song's been up since like 2014. But the growth on it really started in 2021. And then I told my boy, I was like, yo, we have tons of footage of me performing this song live, like on tours and all kind of shit. Let's compile a dope ass video, because it shows on YouTube that they're coming there and searching knowledge, fuck you. So if that's what they're searching, let's make it not just be the album art cover and they're just looking at that while the song's playing. Let's make it a video so that they subscribe and stuff. We'll put like a subscribe thing at the end, and that's what we did. We made a video and dropped it and put it on there, and now the video is at like 125,000 views or something in like 2 years, but or maybe less than 2 years. And then the song cover art song has like the same amount, like 125,000 on that. So it's at like 250 between the two of those videos now. I don't have close to that on any of my other songs. So I'm grateful, man. It's bringing the most listeners. That's what's making me want to do more videos, is because I know that there's people seeing it now. There's an audience there that's subscribed and have notifications on and follow, and they comment on my shit, and it's just dope. They're from all different countries. It's not like a bunch of yes men friends of mine. It's like people that I've never met, and that's dope. It's real tight.
All right, let's play.
The problem is not chemical or biological, it's psychological. What we're witnessing here is the spontaneous combustion of a pent-up rage fueled by frustration over a pressurized society. It's the snapped postal worker on a national level.
I spit deep, 6 feet with my wrist bleeding. You wanna keep on talking shit, well then bitch see me. I'm like the crypt keeper coming from the dirty blocks, and ain't gon' bore you with no war stories till the murder stops. Fuck the dirty cops, ever since they murdered Pac, real motherfuckers coming up is almost sure to flop. They getting more to drop that lame ass club shit than call it hip hop, lip locked on a thug's dick. I don't suck shit, I'm not the one to fuck with, and through paying dues too. Can't nobody touch this, won't nobody rush this. I crush crush her with my bare fist. Look into my eyes and realize that I ain't scared of shit. But don't be staring if you scared to cherish what I spit. Married to the game and I'ma play it till I'm filthy rich. They say I killed this shit every time they play the track. If something that I said offends you, good, cause I don't take it back. Fuck you, fuck her, fuck him too. You motherfuckers wouldn't understand the shit I've been through. Fuck a snitch, fuck the judge, fuck the police, and every other motherfucker acting like they know me. Fuck you, fuck her, fuck him too. You motherfuckers wouldn't understand the shit I've been through. Fuck a snitch, fuck the judge, fuck the police, and every other motherfucker acting like they know me. I'm the beast from the east when I'm on the beats, robbing in the hood like Sinbad's 40 thieves. Give me 40 freaks with 3 holes each, so I can keep them on their knees for over 3 whole weeks. That's 20 plus days while I'm puffing on the haze, stepping on your alligator, scuffing up your J's, and I'm fucking up your days. I don't give a fuck either way. If it's duck is being made, fuck it, show me the way. Throw the weed away, they coming with their badges out, lights on, guns drawn. What the fuck is that about? They must be mad about the money that we've been stacking. It's just weed, they was acting like we been Laden. Smoking flavors ain't no terroristic threats. We just cop it from the first man and share it with the next. You can spare me with the stress, go and share it with the rest. Keep your mid-grade breath, bitch, I'm married to the cess. Fuck you, fuck her, fuck him too. You motherfuckers wouldn't understand the shit I've been through. Fuck a snitch, fuck the judge, fuck the police, and every other motherfucker acting like they know me. Fuck you, fuck her, fuck him too. You motherfuckers wouldn't understand the shit I've been through. Fuck a snitch, fuck the judge, fuck the police, and every other motherfucker acting like they know me. Don't nobody know me but me and my homies. I gotta roll the tree so I can let the weed fold me. A wise man told me some good shit one day. The road you gotta take to get rich is a one-way. Pop a hot clip in the gap, cop clickety clack. You motherfuckers not sicker than that. You not sick with the rap and not sick with the strap. So you can go and let them know that Jack the Ripper is back. They calling me the Ripper cause I'm tearing up these MCs. R.I.P. Every time they try to see me. They try to be me but can't nobody do it right. Sleep when it's light and run the streets all through the night. That's why I choose to fight. Ain't nobody stopping me until I get shot like Pac or they locking me. I'll be on the block cause I'm posted where I gotta be. Hoping on the lottery and smoking on exotic trees. Fuck you, fuck her, fuck him too. You motherfuckers wouldn't understand the shit I've been through. Fuck a snitch, fuck the judge, fuck the police, and every other motherfucker acting like they know me. Fuck you, fuck her, fuck him too. You motherfuckers wouldn't understand the shit I've been through. Fuck a snitch, fuck the judge, fuck the police, and every other motherfucker acting like they know me. Know me. Fuck the police and every other motherfucker acting like they know me.
You know the bad part of this is? I know some of these people. I know some of these people that we're putting down.
Fucking sick. That's fucking sick. I like all the live footage cut. I also liked how you kind of saw like the beard grow throughout the video. That was pretty dope too.
Oh, he must be back watching the game.
Back watching the game, yeah. I got the comments right here. How's everybody feeling about our homie Knowledge? Let me know in the comments right now. We got a fair amount of people in here. What up, Horror Queen? What up, Tim Reed? What up, Beak the Geek?
No, don't say what up to Tim. Fuck that guy.
Fuck you, Tim. What up, Zachary? What up? There's another Aaron in here. What the fuck? There's 2 Aarons? No, there's only one.
My bad.
How's the game going? You make you in the money right now, or?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Dude, that was sick. I love the vibe of that, cutting all the live video together. I also said to Aaron, you could see like the evolution of the beard in that video, man.
Yeah, you can. It's funny because that's what I was gonna say. That's like, I don't know, almost 10 years of like that song being performed, mixed up, you know what I'm saying? And then like when you see that, and there's a couple other videos that I did after that, because I was like, fuck, man, we dropped that video, but when that brings people to the channel, I don't want them to not have something else to go to. So we started like pulling up some other footage and dropped like some other videos from that album that were like performed live, or that we had video footage for that we just never edited. And so we started doing that, and it's like we're dropping these videos, and people who were watching my ciphers drop, they were seeing like the age, right, already.
Yeah.
But then the music videos were dropping, and it was like young, like thinner beard, smaller, like all dark, no gray in it yet. And they were like, "Yo, how old are these fucking videos?" I'm like, "Yo, we just dropped the video, but at the same time, the video has been recorded like a long time ago."
Well, it was sick, man. From today's episode, me and you definitely got to do some fucking tracks together, man. I really dig your vibe. I think we could definitely mesh and do some shit. So I'm very down for that. We'll have to get you back to for another episode once you've progressed and put out all these other projects that you've been talking about as well, man. We're gonna keep you around for a bit longer, but we are coming up on our hour and a half here. So is there any shout outs that you want to give to people? And the other thing is there anybody that you see coming up in the underground that you think deserves a bit of the spotlight, like a comer upper or a friend of yours that just deserves a bit more spotlight that people should go check out their music? Let us know.
I think people should check out all of our music, but the first people that I would shout out, and this is the thing, that's the thing, man, about underground music, and one of the things that I learned about like the people, the underground fans, right? A lot of people think in the underground, your only fans is like your friends and family. They're the only people that are fucking with you. It's like a couple people you grew up with and you're giving the CD to your mom or some shit like this or whatever. And like, of course, like your first circle of people that you grew up with or that you're around, that's the first people that are always supposed to support you. But in the underground, there's just people who love supporting underground music. And so like these people, when they find you, they're like, it's like somebody finding like a fountain of youth somewhere, and nobody else in the town knows where it is, but they know, and they can have this feeling of like, yo, I'm the first person that found this, and I can go and tell other people. I can be the reason that they like have this refreshing feeling from this music, right? Because I'm the one introducing them to it. So there's like a huge love shown from that side of that, where it's like they don't have to know you, they didn't have to grow up around you or see the struggle or see you start from the bottom, or they don't really have to know like what you're referencing in your songs necessarily, or know the people you're talking about or anything. But because they're seeking that type of music and not looking for radio music, they feel like they know you because they listen to your music, they listen to your interviews, whatever. So they already feel like they have this connection with you because they know you, just based off of like hearing you talk or hearing how you discuss shit or whatever it is. So, you know,
I keep saying to people that that like there's underground in every small fucking town, and not just like in the States either. I'm from Canada, and I can tell you that there's motherfuckers who are thirsty for the underground in every little fucking city and shit. Maybe it's only a few kids in some rural town even, but there's motherfuckers who are looking for it, and that's why like getting you on this like type of fucking like spotlight is so important, because there's this good music that exists all over the place, and these people that have been honing their skills forever, but it's just like we just gotta fucking let motherfuckers like be brought out in front of like all of the underground and all those little suburbs and all those little tiny spots that got motherfuckers. And when you do that, like these kids are gonna win because now they got a new source of music that they can like relate to and shit. But then motherfuckers are getting more exposure too. So like I'm like everything you've been saying on the show today has been so on point and shit, man. Like thank you for coming on, man.
Of course, yeah, I appreciate you guys having me on.
It's even with the game going, that's actually, you know, like points to you, man.
Yeah, nah, not only that, man, I think I wasn't that late, like in comparison to what Aaron probably thought I was gonna be.
It worked
I
out
was
great,
already
actually.
wondering like how late is gonna be acceptable, like for me to be. I know that's fucked up, man, but like I can read that out like in different venues. I know what my slack is everywhere, you know, and I use it all.
Nothing's gone completely off the rails here yet at the show, so we're fucking happy, man. Like we're fucking. This is like 100% for us. Like 80% is like solid hundreds for us. You know what I mean? We're those type of students. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. Meanwhile, Holly, our engineer, is over here having a panic attack, like, oh my God, where is he at?
Holly, do you got?
I didn't have to be there till 8.
You got Buckshot's response to him being late to the
What's
show today,
Buckshot's
Holly?
response?
You got his response to Knowledge being late.
Yeah, we need Buckshot's response.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Fucking A. Man, yeah, you keep knowledge. You're full of knowledge, man. For everybody, again, it's at Knowledgeishiphop. Go check that shit out. Make sure you go check all his music out. If you'd like some of his merch, you can probably, I'm assuming, just hit you up in your socials too, in your inbox, right?
Yeah, just hit me up, or I don't care, man. Email me like you know me. Knowledgeishiphop@gmail.com. I don't care, man. We're out here.
If anybody's got any questions, get them in the comments right now, and we will try and answer them. Man, this has been such a fucking great episode, though. I almost want to play the first fucking music video to end it off again, too. Is that something we can hook up, Holly?
Yeah, 2 seconds.
And everybody get your questions in if you got them. I got a much love coming through. I got lots of people laughing at our crazy asses. Yeah, man, it's been a fucking.
But yeah. The shout outs that you were saying, it's all the same people, man. It's LJ Heiss, it's Mischief the Rebel, it's Grim Smiles, it's 3XG. Those are the people that I'm moving with like all the time. It's DJ KP. Go KP Beats. He's the one that's working behind the scenes, like on everything I'm talking about, music videos. He's the one that edited that video. He's the one that edited Fuck You. He edited all these joints. He does the CD covers. He does my logos. He does beats. He does the mixing and mastering and recording and everything. So he's like the one man show behind the scenes. And then like Grind Mode for all the opportunities, the featured artists I've been able to get on ciphers with them, and the shows and all the traveling and the people that we were introduced to with them, and Humble Hoodlum and all the shows that they've set up and that I've been able to do with them, and Wisdom Court. There's a lot of people, man, that in the underground that are like putting on and that are getting me put out there, and people like Aaron and Holly like don't even get on the stage and do music, but have connected me already with so many artists. Like, that's why I tell people, you never know where it's coming from. You never know like where your blessing is going to come from, or you got to listen to everybody talk because somebody's saying something you're supposed to hear. But if you're not listening or you're not there, you're never going to hear it. And I'm telling you, they connected me with a lot. I mean, that's why I'm on the show tonight, because I met up with them at shows through people, and boom, it's magic. Like then I'm connected with a spider web of folks. So, it's sharing the network. That's what the underground's about. I'll ship my computer batteries running low.
Okay, well, we're jumping off here right quick anyways, but I was just going to say, we're going to get you to hook up with Aaron, and we're going to get more people in your camp on the show as well throughout the next year for sure. I mean, we're doing shows every Sunday. Hey, maybe we can even get you to come in here and help host when I'm not available sometime or something like that.
That sounds dope for sure. Yeah, man, and get me a copy. Give me your name and address info so I can send you a copy of the album and some stickers and shit, man. I appreciate you having me on.
Hell yeah, man. No, it's great. We like everybody that Aaron fucks with generally is like a dope motherfucker. So I better stop blowing smoke up his asshole because he's gonna get all fucking hot headed.
Nah, when we get to turn the cameras off, we can tell him how we really feel.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's take this out of here with fuck 'em season.
Moose motherfuckers. UndergroundAholics on this bitch. Episode 3, and we're out, right? Yeah.
No, we're not ready.
Love is like a drug that'll drag you. Best option, honestly, is don't give a fuck if you have to. Run before they reach up to grab you. Cause odds are they'll stab you in the back just as quick as they dap you. And that includes more than relationships. Same goes for family, friends, associates, employers. It makes me sick. We need to shut them for that snaky shit. Drop the dead weight and be more free than a mason is. You get a taste of this medicine and become dependent. That's a big red flag. And and I ain't fucking with it. Do me this, show me love from a distance, cause what I do without you must be none of your business, right? I keep a tight circle, period, so I never need to worry what you outsiders here we did. Keep it no cap like the pyramids, and it's not a damn thing in your campaign you can smear me with. Narcissists fear the truth like the terrapin. Their greatest nightmare is in a booth up in Maryland. Doper than your heroes and your heroines. Like Elijah, you can't stand up to the fire in this chariot. You love to hate, what a hypocrite. It's no mistake, treading on a bed of snakes eventually gonna get you big. We're not immune, don't care how rich you get. You could have green like the Hulk when he's mean, or a pickle Rick. Emotions still wanna rape you. The places that you know you don't wanna go, they still gonna take you. That's probably why this music's my savior. I'm freed from the chains on my brain like a truth will enslave you. And Judas betrayals will be the nails in your coffin. You turn around and get denied bail if you offer. Round table tales with the bosses. Life is all about wins and losses. Doesn't matter what the cost is. So pay the price and pray to Christ that the check clears. Life's too short to be wasting your best years with anybody who ain't really down with you like that. They bite you, then it's time to put them down like a nightcap. I'm Ebenezer on Christmas Eve, facing all these ghosts from my past and present. Some I have yet to see. I wish these evil demons would let me be. If they don't, I treat them like they're barely ingredients in my recipe. They let the wicked put a hex on me, cause they knew whoever's gotta come next can't stand next to me. And sure, whatever's left can't F with me. It's as if I effortlessly bring death to anything that steps to me. Good or evil, I do more than what I should for people. I did some favors, but I pray I'm never gonna need you. They gas you up but can't afford the diesel. And since you bitches never know how to act, then who would want a sequel? That ain't enough to get a place by your man's side. It takes time to be the face of the franchise. Waste time and still win the race by a landslide. What might kill someone else, my rage is enhanced by. It fuels the motor to my motivation. While these shoulders shoulder so much weight, you're colder if your soul is aching. I'll rock your world until the poles are shaking. Tell the haters they can eat a whole dick until their molars breaking. Don't get caved in when I scoring some act right. I know the game's rigged, that's where I'm torching them. Wax like only time I died cause I was bored of my past life. Or met another corny fuck who swore that he raps nice. Try to be humble but modest is not me. Once you do what I've done, you gotta be cocky. I've got a lot I got to be grateful for, but chasing more. Before they storm on my parade, I make them change the course. The greatest force gets the worst sides of working out. All that's left when it's dead is a person's doubt. Competition's obviously nervous now, cause I'm calm on the surface, but my verses always burn shit down. Third degree, no university, deal with it. I let them starve for attention, no meal ticket. And fuck whoever wanna feel different. You don't need a steel prison if life sucks, that's a real sentence. So many bars, you think he's locked up abroad. But if I stop dropping songs, you think I locked up abroad? Nah, I never trust them, don't know what's the reason. Why you so pressed to cuddle and cuff them, you know it's fuck 'em season. Fuck 'em.
Well, that's the end of our show.
Yep. And in closing, you almost made it the whole episode, Aaron, but you're fucking fired.
Damn it!
Yeah. Somebody in the comments said you didn't fire him all episode. So guess what? They fucked up. They fucked up.
Well, thanks. I just got fired. I mean, I'll be rehired like right now, but it's all right.
We need him later for the fucking getting high on Instagram. I mean, not doing that. Oh, fuck. God damn it. All right. Get the live down, Holly. Get out of here.
That's not possible anymore. All right, brother. Well, it was good chatting with you. Misfits are in here.
Yeah.
Or they were.
Well,
Seen that.
Moose motherfucker, and we'll be on. We're gonna go on live on the Instagram there, the Moosegram there. So come check us out there if y'all want to see us. All right, doing the Spanky goodbye. Is that what we're doing? Bye. Goodbye. I'm